Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Thy Hood guide. Now, you may have noticed that some of the guides that I've shown yesterday, they are not really helpful. Well, it's because I'm trying to cover all info on this game. So, sorry, my family was making very excessive noises. Anyway, as I was saying, I've been covering some, niche topics that almost everyone knows. I just want to... Hi. Um, thanks for the pennies, sir. Uh, well, as I was saying, I'm trying to cover all information in Thy Hood, so I'm trying to, get all the small things that everyone knows out of the way, and actually get to the, the good stuff, the useful information. Which is why, after doing all that stuff about clay stuff and the window fixing stuff, now I can get on to some good stuff. So next we got fishing. Now fishing, you fish for leeches, you get money. So I'm just going to teach you everything about it and even some tips that I have seen almost no one talk about. And, just giving some advice on how to make a lot of money doing it. Now, before you start fishing, you need a good fishing spot. Now, there are 4 spots around the entire map. The first 2 is you can either fish down there on the river or over there at the waterfall. Now, plague clouds and smog clouds spawn from the waterfall, so you might want to bring a bouquet just in case. You can also fish down here in the sewers where leeches spawn here occasionally, but plague clouds also spawn there, and there's a lot of water down there, so you might get a lot of uncouth. And sometimes on certain events, leeches can even spawn from this fountain over here. So just something to note. Now let me quickly get a shilling so I can quickly buy a bouquet and, just in case stuff spawns. The heck is Tommy doing? Uh-oh. Just gonna walk right past these vampires. Hope they ignore a poor little fella like me. But I'm actually a rich man in disguise. All the poor people are you people watching. Anyways, now that we're down here, you're going to find a little shack where it's going to sell fishing rods and fishing boats. Now, here we go. Fishing rod captures leeches and brings river trash to you. It's good when combined with a boat. See, the fishing rod, it costs a penny. You buy it. See some leeches down there. And here's how you catch them. You get your fishing rod out, but you can't get them because the line, it's too short. So you actually have to go into this little You have to go into this little space between the deep water and the land. So it's right between the middle, so you're not really in the water that much. And then you hold your rod out, and when the black line touches the leeches, it catches them. Also, when you go into the water, you get slowness, and you also get maxed uncouth, so you're gonna lose a lot of speed. So let's just pray you don't get jumped while fishing. Now, another thing is, when fishing for leeches, you don't want to go fully in the water, because 1, you'll suffocate slowly and lose health, and 2, the leeches, they bite, and they bite hard. When they bite you, hold up, let me bite one. Let me let this little guy bite me on purpose. They deal 20 bleed, and they don't do that much damage. It's mainly the bleed part. They make you bleed a lot, and, that does tick damage. So you'll die very slowly if you let the leeches touch you, which they are currently doing. They are coming from the waterfall, and they are jumping me. I need a backup. Holy crap, I'm almost dead from all that bleed. So yeah, don't let the leeches bite you. See, as you can see here, I have taken an image like 6 seconds before it disappeared. But basically, there's only like one event that affects fishing so far, and here it is: leeches overflow the sewers, An unexpected swath of leeches has broken in the sewer system and escaped into the town fountain. When this happens, leech spawns are increased a whole bunch. So you'll see like a whole bunch of leeches and just all piled up in the sewers and in the river. Sometimes I've seen so many leeches that if you go into those spots where all the leeches are congregating, you might even lag a bit. That's how many leeches spawn. It's also where the leeches, start spawning in the fountains. Now, here's a little tip that people don't tell you, and I've never seen people do this before. Besides, when the update where a certain item was added, then a lot of people used it, but after that, no one uses it anymore. But I'm gonna teach you. It's this little trick that I've been doing a lot when I want to make good money when fishing. So to do this little trick, you're gonna need more than one leech. So I'm just gonna catch these fellas right here. You need to have at least 2 leeches to do this little money trick. So let me explain as I make my way to the apocryphy to remove this uncouth. Basically, a while back, one of the devs added this thing called the kamikaze leech, or, you know what, let me just start over. So there's this enemy in the Binding of Isaac called the kamikaze leech, where if it touches you, it explodes. And the dev liked that idea so much that he decided to add it as an item in thy hood. So he added the bomb leech. It's basically a leech, but it's the color red. And see, there's this gun in the game called the leech cannon, and it shoots leeches. But if you put a bomb leech in it, it shoots, bombs. The leeches explode. So, that sort of thing. And to make a bomb leech, here's how you do it. First, you're going to need evil essence and a leech. And this is why you need more than one leech. One leech to make the bomb leech, and another one to make the essence. So you're going to need some salt and a leech. And looks like this crafting table's bugged. Alright, we're going to go inside this little castle here since there's a workbench here. So you're going to take your salt, plop it in, then you're going to take your leech, put it in, combine, makes evil essence. Now, evil essence and, its counterpart, holy essence, they're both, really useful crafting ingredients to making a bunch of stuff, but I'm going to make a full in-depth crafting video in the future. Now we're just going to get this over with. So you take your evil essence, put it in, then you take your leech, and you plop it in, and then you get a bomb leech. There it is. It's like a leech but red, and if you shoot it out of a leech cannon, it goes boom. Now, the reason why I call this the epic fishing money trick is the bomb leech, a leech it sells for like a nice couple pences, but a bomb leech sells for quite a bit of shillings. So let's go to the black market here and compare the prices. Let me just wait till these two are done. They're digging for truffles, and one of them might have a shiv, so I'm gonna just wait till they're done selling. Okay, looks like not now. All right, now that they're done, let's compare the prices. So a leech sells for 6 pences, not too shabby, but a bomb leech sells for 3 whole shillings. That's like, hold up, so a shilling is 12, and 2 leeches equals 1 shilling, and a bomb leech is 3 shillings. So selling 1 bomb leech is equal to selling 6 leeches. Now that's a lot of money. And you only need 2 leeches and salt to make it. And 2 leeches sells for, 12, which is a shilling, and salt, which is 2 pence, meaning you're trading 1 shilling and 2 pence to make 3 whole shillings. Now, isn't that a deal? And yeah, that's the complete guide to fishing. Now, before I end it off, let me give you one last tip. Or actually, a couple final tips. Whatever you do, do not buy the fishing boat. I don't know if the glitch is in this server, but I've seen it in a bunch of servers. In certain servers, when you buy a boat, it either does one of 3 things. It spawns and it works perfectly fine. It spawns in, but then it immediately breaks and it just doesn't spawn at all. So unless you really want to take the gamble and spend 10 shillings on a boat, which why would you? Because if you have 10 shillings, then you probably don't need to be fishing anymore. But if you have 10 shillings and you really want to buy a boat, I wouldn't suggest it. Oh my god, is that Sketch real? From the pals? Oh my god, I need to speak to him. Yo! Hold up. Yo, Sketch. You real? Or is it really you? Oh, he died. Dang, that's tragic. But when fishing when fishing on the bridge, you can not only get leeches, but you can also get river trash. So, you know, all the trash that falls from the waterfall. Now, the thing about river trash and why it's so different than all the other floor trash that you can see around the map is that this one doesn't actually give you uncalth. So you can safely search it without losing any speed. And it even has increased chances for money spawns. So shillings, pences, maybe farthings, but occasionally you might still get a shiv or a bottle. But I guarantee you, you will not get the nothing thing that you can get from searching regular trash piles. That's why river trash piles are better than the regular ones. And yeah, that's about it. See ya. Oh, great gods above, I wish for something good. Mother!